Jobless behavior.
Hello, and welcome to the first episode. I mean, it's probably not the first episode really if you're on Spotify, but the first episode of Jobless Behavior here on this channel with your host, Joel, which is me. And yeah, I know I'm blending into the background, but I really do not care. I'm keeping this black hoodie on. Now, what is this whole thing about? Well, I like yapping, so I decided I'm just gonna do a whole thing where I yap. And for the last year, 2025, which has been over for like 4 days now, let's just say the pilot episode of my life kind of came to an end. I like to call it that because it took maybe like 4 years, 4 big years. Yeah, that is a long time until I finally decided to quit my studies that did not fit me. Yeah, I know. I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn, and I didn't really want to accept that it was a bad choice. So I just decided, you know what? Who cares if it's a bad choice? I'm gonna get through it. I didn't get through it. I got depression. Now, that's why 2026 New Year, I decided to switch, and everything is great. Like at the end of the day, at the end of the year, everything was nice. We had Christmas. I did get some cool gifts. I got a logo book that I can show you. It's Los Logos. It's like a logo encyclopedia with from official logos, right? With interviews from with different creatives and stuff and like that. And for me, somebody who likes typography and who likes design, who decided to study mechanical engineering for 4 years, idiot. That is actually a very great present, and I very much liked it. But then again, the funny thing about this Christmas, I mean, last year's Christmas, was that we siblings, because I'm the youngest of four, we decided, you know what, this time we don't have the energy to search and to work our asses off for presents. So everybody's just going to give each other a list, and we're just going to pick specific things out that list, and we're going to buy those things. And Los Logos was one of those things. So I kind of knew I was going to get it. Otherwise, I would have probably just gotten ramen. But then again, I ended up getting ramen instead. I mean, not instead, as well. So, touche, I guess. Putting that by side. Oh yeah. Another thing that I just remembered was after Christmas, everything was nice. I overate. Even today, again, I overate. Overeating doesn't really stop in African families with a lot of parties happening, but hey, it is what it is, isn't it? No, but the type of party that I don't really like, that was not really the greatest thing that happened, um, was New Year's. Like, I don't mean I don't like New Year's. It's just that over here in Germany, let's just say we get our fireworks from the very, very legal markets. Very legal. Definitely legal. And that's why every single time it sounds like a freaking war zone. I was outside for like 5 minutes and I ended up running back in for the fear of dying. I really do not like loud sounds. And those fireworks that definitely were not sanctioned by the state made me very scared. But moving on, we move on to the next year. I was like, you know what? Next year, new me. I will finally do the things that I said I was going to do. And it starts today with this recording, because that was also one thing that I said I was going to do. So no, I am not going to fold the moment I enter the new year. You thought I was probably going to fold, but I'm not actually going to fold. Because of that, I decided, I'm gonna have specific segments on this show. This is like the first time, I'll obviously show you the ropes and other things like that. And one of the things, oh, this is very interesting, is the procrastination radar. There should be embellishments right now. Yeah. I hope I remembered to put them in, or I had enough time to put them in, but hey, who cares? No, procrastination radar literally just means every single time I decide to say something on air on this show that I'm going to do something, I actually mean that I will do it. And if I don't end up doing it, well, then I don't even need to make another procrastination radar. But let's just keep it on low. For today, for this time, for this following week, until the next time that I record on the procrastination radar, we have making doctor's appointments. If you're wondering why the fuck did he say making doctor's appointments, hear me out. Hear me the fuck out. Do you know why? I haven't gone to the doctors in ages. Um, my knees be clacking. I don't know how my blood be looking, and I sure want to be want to be somebody who can keep looking. So I also need to get more appointments with my optician and get new glasses and not wear glasses that I still got from ninth grade that are definitely not the right ones for me at this point. It really hurts wearing them. Why the fuck do I even do this? But hey, it is what it is. And the second one is actually pretty simple. You know, it's a pretty simple one. It's to go out more and touch grass, which means it's like on my own accord, without anybody telling me to go out. So that means football practice and uni does not count work as well. So I really have to go out on my own accord and touch grass, and not in my garden. I know our garden is big, but nope, that does not mean that counts. I mean, obviously, I can go for a walk. I mean, going for a walk would count, but me going for a walk, we're starting small. We're starting with small steps. I need to force myself to go out, man. That was the procrastination radar for this episode, and we will move on. Another thing that I decided to do this year was to track everything that I do. You know, because I usually have a problem to track the things that I do or the things that I want to do, and I somehow just end up in random side quests because, like, I can't really just have one thought. I have multiple, and I try to do all of them at the same time, and it doesn't work. If I write something now, I've used sticky notes, I've used digital solutions, I've used multiple other types of solutions out there, right? And it's not really worked. But there's one that I haven't used yet, and I will show you, and that is a planner, an actual planner. I sincerely haven't used a planner. I know, like, this is the most basic vanilla thing that people use, but truth be told, I thought it was just not gonna be that great. I thought it was gonna be annoying to use and anything like that. But since I'm at a loss for ideas, this is what's gonna have to work apparently. And I do think that that should work and that I can, put it into action and I can actually write the things down and actually do them and not actually just fuck up. But hey, hey, you never know, you never know. The next thing, okay, is also apart from these things, like, okay, I have schedules, I have things to stay on top of. But if I don't go out, which if you haven't noticed, no, I'm joking. How could you know? Not from all of my other previous videos where I talked about League of Legends that I, don't really go out much. But meeting friends, like, I'm always this one person that says, oh, I don't have friends. Oh, I don't meet with friends. Oh my gosh, woe is me. I'm so alone. But then every single time a friend says, do you want to go out? I'm like, no, I got no time. I'd rather chill at home. Like, I'm that guy that would rather chill at home than go out and meet with somebody. So I definitely want to try and finally do it, right? That is obviously think everything for now, at least for this first pilot episode. Obviously, there's not much for me to talk about. There's not a lot of things. With that, I will say goodbye, and I will see you next time in the first actual episode of this podcast. Not really podcast, video. It is video, but you will be able to see it on Spotify. And yeah, my stomach is aching. I really need to go shit. So see ya.